Hey guys, Coop here. Today I'm gonna show you how to make the Jute Twine lanyard. You know, something you can stick on your webbing on your mole pack, on your backpack. You're stick it on a keychain, stick it on, make it into a knife lanyard, whatever you want to use it for. And it's for fire tender, for starting fires. You know, a lot of you people that know about jute twine know that it's used, and I didn't come up with this idea. I ran across it on another channel. I believe it was Chief Monkey J that I watched him making it, and this is basically all it is just the cobra knot with the jute twine inside of it as the core. And I'm going to show you guys how I do it. I do it a little different than he does, and I hope it comes up useful for you. So if you guys will just follow me, we'll get started. Okay guys, let's get started. I went ahead and I'm using the little small jute twine that's you can get 100 yards for like $2-3 at Walmart. You know, the stuff I'm using is not very big. You can get the bigger stuff, and if you get the bigger stuff, it's a lot easier to use, and you can put a lot more tension on it. But all I have right now with me is just a little thin small stuff, so that's what I'm going to use. It'll still make a pretty decent lanyard, as you can see right here, you know. And if you're using the small stuff excuse me, if you're using the small stuff, you'll need about 40 feet of it. And I took 40 feet, doubled it over, and now what I'm going to do is the pins that are on my jig, I'm going to use the pins on my jig. You can use whatever you have to be able to hold this, but that's why I like the pins on my jig. I'm just going to use it, and I'm going to put that loop, the halfway mark right there, and I'm going to go around and just braid it back and forth. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now you guys can make this as big as you want or as small as you want, and I'm going to make mine about I'm going to use about 40 foot of line, and as you just saw me counting off, I'm going to stop it right there at 14. And what we'll do is we're just going to, as you can see, I went around both sides. Now I'm going to separate my cord, and I'm going to have one on the right side, one on the left side, and we're just going to start off just like we would doing a cobra knot. Just over, under, through the hole. Now I will tell you, this stuff, you can't pull very tight on this stuff or you will break it. Now if you're using the thicker stuff, you can pull tighter on it, but this thin stuff you can't pull real tight. But you don't have to for it to lock down, because it's jute twine. It'll lock itself pretty easy. Over, under, through the hole, and you just continue on down, over, under, through the hole, as you see me doing here. Now the lanyard I showed you earlier, I used a double on that, a double cobra knot. I came back, reversed it, turned my stuff over, reversed it, and went back down the other way, and it made it thicker than what it is here. You can use either way. You can use the double cobra or you can use the single cobra. I chose to use the double cobra on the first one. This one I'm just going to make single. And the cool thing about these is, you know, make a small keychain. It's at your discretion how long you want to make it, how thick you want to make it, because it's all going to work the same. So we just go over, under, through the hole, and we just keep going back and forth just like we would if we were making a cobra bracelet. cool thing about these is if you do happen to lose your place, like on a Cobra bracelet, if you lose where you're at, it really doesn't matter because you're making this for using as tinder anyway. It's not something you're going to use as a decorative, bracelet or lanyard. So it's not quite as crucial to make sure and go the same exact way every time. If you mess up a loop, it's alright. Alright guys, well I think you got the hang of it. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, pause you right here, and I'm going to finish knotting the rest of this down, and I'll get back with you shortly. Okay guys, now when you get down to the end of it, you want to not go all the way down. If you're going to put a key ring or a carabiner in it, you want to leave a little room to be able to get it through there. So I'm going to go ahead and use a carabiner. I'm just going to weave it right through my hole down here. If you go too far, it's going to be really hard to get your key ring or carabiner or whatever you decide to use through that hole. Once you get it through there and get it out of the way, then you can go ahead and continue on down and tighten it up. And that's where I'm going to pretty much stop mine, right about there. So I just pull my pins out, pull them out of the ring. You can push that down where it's real tight, and there you go. She's done. If you guys have any comments or questions, please put them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I'm going to put the link to Chief Monkey J's YouTube channel. You guys go over and check him out. He's got some pretty cool ideas on how to make these by hand without, if you don't have a jig. So go check him out. He's a pretty nice guy. He's from the UK, and he gets out, on the trail quite a bit. And with that being said, guys and gals, old Coop's pretty much going to say, Coop out.